What's up, Toasters? And two bets. Y'all see I'm in here today working on old Crocodile Dun Dizzle over here, man. I got the AC box mounted. Got all of the AC stuff mounted up. I got one more heater hose, number 6, I think. I got the number 6 AC hose to run. So I'm gonna get that ran up. That'll be next. Then I start running all of the ducts. Running all the ducts wherever they go. Got all of the plates. Got them out. Got them cleaned up. So ain't nothing dusty and dirty going back in. We definitely can't make sure that they dirty going back in, man. Everything got to be clean as we install it all back. So I'm gonna get the hoses and ducts and stuff ran in and mounted before we mount these back in. It's a lot easier that way. You can get to them and absolutely no problem. Finally got the handles in. They in and working. Condenser. Got the condenser ran. A few of the hoses. Like I say, man, I like to run the hoses up under the fender well under there. So we'll run all of the hoses. Once the fender come down, it'll be running all behind the hoses like that. So it'll be nice and clean at the end of the day. Can't take nothing from it. So last part of the day, man, I'm gonna go ahead and got the fuel tank. So we got the fuel tank. We got this painted up. My boy Big Gloss got the fuel tank sprayed up. So I'm gonna start putting in the sending unit and the float. Get this tape off here. Okay, got the tape off. So one hole is for the sending unit and one hole is for the pump. So we pretty much got everything from Tanks Inc., man. We love their products, man. Their products be right on time. They send you the filler neck, all of the vents, the gaskets, the bolts. We got the pump. They pretty much give you some simple directions on how to install it. The sock. And how it goes. We got the GPA 6 on this one here. The GPA 6, I think this one is up to 600 horses. That one up to 600 horses. I think it was only maybe $20, $30 more for it, but we went ahead and got it for future references. I know my customer probably wouldn't be changing anything, and we also got the floatless sending unit. Man, these things here make life so much easier. We just ordered it for the GM 0 to 90. They tell you exactly what length you need when you order a certain tank. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Come with all 5 bolts and the gasket. So I'm gonna rip them out the plastic. Okay, so I got the gasket on. It's only gonna go on one way actually for the hose to line up. So that's a good thing. You can't really screw that up. Well, I say that. I'm sure somebody will find a way to. So I pre-started the hose Let's see if we can get these things here lined up. Let me get my drill. Got that one in. This here goes to the cinder, the white for the gauges, and the black is just a ground. So we'll be grounding that once we get this thing mounted up, man. We just painted the tank, man, the same colors the car, man, to make it match up under the bottom. Everything be looking nice and clean up under there. Of course, we'll put it on the left, rhino line the whole bottom, give it a nice, even, smooth coat. Pressure washed it, so pressure washed it when we took everything else out of there. So we'll rhino line everything, take the rear end out. We'll be putting a new one in anyway, so that'll be getting painted all to match. So we just have it looking nice and clean and new up under there. You ain't touching all that dirty mess. So next we got the fuel pump. Let's see if we can get this thing here mounted up here. They gave me a few directions again. Okay, so that's the directions for the pump. I'm gonna put it in and make sure, see where I gotta cut this off so it'll be at the bottom. So I gotta cut my end hoses. After I cut my end hoses, I get that mounted on with the supplied hardware. They give you that, and that should be a breeze, piece of cake. Too easy. And like I said, they give you all of the gaskets and hardware for it anyway. So soon as we do that, man, the big break should be here next week for this one here. The big brakes and also the rear end. So we'll be getting this old rear end out of here with the drum brakes. All of that will be coming out of here. We'll be installing the new one. And, of course, the big brakes, the posi. And we're doing 411 gears on this one here. And, of course, you already know we got the 6L90 transmission. So we had to move this hump up about a good 3 to 4 inches. It's a little taller than the rest because of the housing is so big on it, of course. And we also did a little small cam in this one here. We did the Corvette. We did the Corvette Z06 cam. Nice, small, not real choppy. Wasn't looking for a ton on this one here. Just a nice, clean sound, something real reliable where he can drive it, get in it, and go. And shoot, I think that's what he's going to have from here. So once the wire harness come back, we had to send the valve body off of the transmission so they can then sync all of that stuff together. As soon as that comes back, man, we on our way to a better day. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I'm gonna mount this pump here, and that's gonna be it for me today, because I am tired and I'm ready to go home, and ain't nobody else here but me. Sheesh. Hoses tomorrow. I come in for a little bit tomorrow. Run all of the hoses, the ducts. That'll be my first thing there, so. But this thing here gonna be real tough. Super. So y'all lay around for it, man. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell. And hit that like, comment, and subscribe button, man. Let's get to that 100K. 100 plus so they can eat dust. We get back here and dynomat the full trunk here. Since the wires have been ran. So we'll come back here, dynomat this full trunk. That's going to be fun. It's not too hard, though. Still waiting on all of the new weather stripping. All of the new window felts to come in. This here isn't going to work. It's cracked up, dry, brittle. It's had it. So as soon as they come in, man, we'll be rocking and rolling on that part. Hey, man, trust the process. Trust the process. Man, if we could build them overnight, I promise you we wouldn't. I'll be back in a minute, man. Maybe 2. Sheesh.